Hello! In this video we will have a technical introduction to Jetpack Compose and we will talk about its different components. First, let's see what Jetpack Compose is. The term Jetpack Compose refers to the whole project that consists of different components and different projects. These different components are often inside the package AndroidX.compose and its subpackages. For example, AndroidX.compose.material or AndroidX.compose.foundation. So here are the different components of Jetpack Compose. First, we have Compose Compiler that includes Kotlin IR plugin that allows your code to be compiled. And then we have Compose Runtime that handles composition and also is responsible for some other UI related tasks. And then we have Compose UI, which is a toolkit built on top of compiler and a runtime. This is basically what is used to create UIs in Jetpack Compose. Then we have Compose Foundation that is the building blocks for creating UI in Jetpack Compose. For example, we can mention rows, columns, and lists as examples of the components that are present in Compose Foundation. And finally, we have Compose Material that is a material implementation for Compose UI created using Foundation. So if we want to see that in a picture, it's something like this. First, you can see we have Compose Compiler and Runtime. On top of that, we have Compose UI, and on top of Compose UI and built on top of it, we have Foundation, and then we have Material that is in turn built using Foundation. And now, let's see what Composable is. In fact, Composable is a Kotlin function that is used to create UI in Jetpack Compose. Whenever you want to create a UI or define a UI in Compose, you create a composable function. And this function is a normal Kotlin function that is annotated with @composable. Its main responsibility is to turn data into UI elements. Here's an example of a composable. We have a composable function called myComposable, and it receives a parameter that is a resource address for an image stored in the drawable directory in Android resources. This composable receives it and then displays it with another composable, another built-in composable called image. And then if we preview it in another composable that is also annotated with @preview, we can have this output. We can see this preview from running this composable. So basically this shows you how a composable works and what its responsibility is. We will have deeper look into creating composables, and we will in fact create composables in the upcoming lectures.